Former President Trump called it the eighth wonder of the world when he helped break ground at the Foxconn development in 2018. The Taiwanese electronics giant said it would invest $10 billion, build a massive manufacturing complex in Mount Pleasant, and create 13,000 jobs. More than 3 years later, the only wonder is, where are all those jobs? A new book titled Foxconned examines what happened with Foxconn and other cases where companies promised big projects and lots of jobs but never delivered. Author Lawrence Tabak of Madison wrote Foxconned, and he's joining us now on Upfront. So thank you for being with us. You know, you started to look into Foxconn early on. You were even skeptical early on. Why was that?
Well, I came to the story like a lot of people when there was a major splash at the White House that included Trump and our Governor Walker. And as a Wisconsin resident, I was really intrigued with the size of this project and the fact that it was such big news right in our backyard. I didn't really have a particular axe to grind at that point. I didn't even know who Foxconn was. But once I started digging into it, so many questions were raised and so many open issues were revealed that I felt compelled to write about it.
Did you get any pushback during your research while you were digging for answers?
You know, the odd thing is that despite my repeated attempts over years to get sort of official responses, Foxconn is notoriously insular and unresponsive. So I didn't get a lot of pushback from either of those quarters.
What would you say overall is Wisconsin's return on investment when it comes to Foxconn?
Well, the main positive that I can see out of this is a lesson learned. And the lesson is not one that has been without great cost, not only to the state of Wisconsin, but particularly to all the people in Racine County. Just imagine getting a certified letter saying that your house is going to be condemned, and an assessor will be arriving soon to tell you how much you will be getting. And not just you getting that letter, but everyone within 6 square miles. I mean, it was a huge area that was condemned, the largest ever in U.S. history. And the sad part is it was condemned for a factory that was probably, almost certainly, never going to come into fruition. And that's proven to be the case.
Do you think that was the biggest casualty from Foxconn here?
Well, the human toll for those individuals that were on the site, I think, is immeasurable. I mean, it was really incredibly disruptive. You can imagine owning, say, a family farm that's been in your family for generations and having promised your late parents that you would never give up that land and being forced to do so. I mean, the trauma there is hard to measure.
This didn't just happen in Wisconsin, but similar failures have happened in other cities. And in your book, you're making the case that municipalities should not be trying to make these large deals, that it's not really in their best business practices. Why?
Well, one of the things I try to unveil is how many powers are arraigned to make deals like this happen. It's really an institutionalized part of our economy at this point, and it's not one that's beneficial to the taxpayers who fund it. So the incentives to do this are pretty broad, and they're particularly strong for politicians because evidence is quite powerful that politicians benefit from big deals like this, that people like to hear that their elected officials are creating new jobs. The fact that these jobs in this case didn't come into existence is maybe a cautionary tale on why not to get so hyped up over these big deals. It just turns out that government isn't particularly good at venture capital.
We'll see if it's a lesson learned. Lawrence Tabak, thank you for your time.
My pleasure.
Coming up, the battle over redistricting moves to the Wisconsin Supreme Court. What that could mean for Wisconsin politics for a decade.